I think we're live now, so that is a wonderful, as I post a thing in Discord. Going live. And then make sure there's on live chat, because there's gonna be a setting in that on Streamlabs to automatically go for live chat instead of just the top chat, because that's just annoying. I end up missing so much. When there's actually people around, that is. Last time we defeated the second gym, and if this pacing keeps up, today we're gonna go do one more gym, and then next week we'll have a new community run to go through. Let's take a quick look at the team as it is right now before we get started, just so that I can remind myself. We have Kyle the Brayloom with Mega Drain, Headbutt, Stun Spore and Mark Punch. We have Simba the Littler with Tackle, Takedown, Ember and Headbutt. We have Randall the Purloin with Fury Swipes, Pursuit, Assist and Sand Attack. We have Anakin the Drillbur with Fury Swipes, Metal Claw, Rapid Spin and Mud Slap. Hannah the Vespiquen with Gust and Sweet Sands. Wanda the Curlier with Confusion, Growl, Double Team and Teleports. That is our current team, and I have no idea where the fucking hell we're supposed to be going. I said I was going to note down the town we're supposed to go to. Let's take a look at the map here. I'm fairly certain we have to go probably there. We're going to go north. We'll just see what happens. We're going to go north. It's probably the wrong way to go. Because if there's anything I've learned playing this game is that if I go any way, it's probably the wrong way. But as for right now, this is the way to where the lab used to be. It's not anymore. But we now have Cut. That is correct. So we can teach Cut to somebody. Which is a bug type. Hold on. Is a 65 power bug type move. Vespiquen, you actually getting a move. One that might not totally suck. And we're in new territory. I am very not particularly excited for Flabebe. Let's see who we're going to lead with, because who needs some more experience. Anakin and Randall are lagging a little bit behind. I'm probably going to replace Randall sooner or later. Anakin is probably going to stay on the team. Actually, no, because after today's stream, this game is never getting played again. Not because it's a bad game, just because that's kind of the nature of how we do these community runs, is after a month of playing, even if I don't finish the game. That seems like it's... Hold on, is that a shiny QB? Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Shiny Gumi. No, that's not a shiny. That's just miscolored. That's just grossly miscolored, as a matter of fact. Because if I look at Gumi, it's supposed to be pink. It's a little bit more greyish than I remember it being. So, maybe, okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Hello, welcome. And welcome to me getting paralyzed immediately after you joined. That is, if that's an omen, I don't know how well the stream is going to go. Also, don't protect. Do we have any... No. We don't have anything to deal with that. So what we do is, when in doubt, we use Simba and we just headbutt the fuck out of whatever is bothering us. And that generally seems to... Dig actually might be... Definitely is better than Mud Slap. So we're going to go choose Dig. Chatot doesn't seem like a great matchup for Anakin. So we just Fury Swipes and... Well, that didn't go very well, did it? I repeat, when in doubt, go for Simba. Because Simba is a beast. It's also the highest level thing I have. I've had one battle and I need to go back to the Pokemon Center. That is just kind of pathetic. I'm scared of Wild Purloin at this point. That is how pathetic I am. Anyhow, so it's been a week. And I don't know... I had a topic to talk about. I don't remember what it was. I was going to save it for a... Where the hell are we going, actually? I was going to save it for the recording session I'm planning to do tomorrow for Kingdom Hearts. And I might actually end up doing that, because I have no idea what I was going to talk about. I did edits for 2 videos today. Fairly simple edits, but still. And then I did a little bit of work on my top 5 Pokemon Generations video, which should be finished, maybe actually, if I have the time, it could be finished by tomorrow. More likely sometime through next week. So it's definitely going to go up. Like, I don't want to say definitely, because things could always, like, throw a wrench into it. But it's definitely going to go up by next Sunday, the first Sunday of April. I also don't need to take this route at all to get back to where I was, but here we are. And then the Dungeon Dice Monsters video probably will end up being the month after that, in May. It might end up being June, because the video that I'll be working on after that is supposedly going to be a fairly short game as well, so I'm assuming the video isn't going to take a ridiculous amount of time to make. So in which case Dungeon Dice Monsters will be July. It's at this point, really, Dungeon Dice Monsters is just a bit of a wild card for when I can't finish a video within a month, to give me another month to work on a video and get ahead of it again. That is really what that video has turned into at this point. And it's mostly because nobody's going to actually watch the video anyway. Because nobody watches the retrospectives as is. Well, not nobody, but again, I've said this before, and it's not to say... I don't think you have Levitate, do you? You have Levitate, never mind. I don't say this to be like a whiny bitch, like not enough people watch my shit, but it's just kind of demoralizing when you put like 10 hours into making a video and then it gets the same amount of views as a video you made in an hour. I still love making those like more edited videos, so I'm gonna keep doing it, because frankly I like those a hell of a lot more than any like Let's Play part. I enjoy doing Let's Plays. I think I'm decently good at doing it, and live streaming obviously. But I don't like it as much as like playing a game, making notes, like doing the scripts, doing the entire editing process and stuff like that. Like, I much prefer that. Obviously, that is what I do all day, is like put together videos and editing and stuff like that, right? So, obviously I'm going to prefer that, because I'd argue I'm better at that than I am at Let's Playing. So what are we going to do here? I guess we lead with these two and then switch out into whatever ends up being reasonable? I don't know. Definitely switch you out into Simba, and then I can maybe pursue the Curlia? Is what I'm thinking. And I can Amber the... No, Amber Combi. Another pursuit for the Curlia. Don't, like, double team spam, please. Double team spam is going to be horrible. I'm not going to switch around too much. Wait a second. Is it a Gen 8 Pokemon? Because I don't recognize that one. That has to be a Gen 8 Pokemon. Like, I don't know Gen 7 as well as I should. I recognize something that's from Gen 7. I didn't even recognize that. That has to be Gen 8. Which I really just need to be able to play at some point to learn a little bit more about them. Because the Pokemon that you see in Pokemon Showdown, like the more competitive Pokemon, the Pokemon that are included in the random Pokemon battles on Showdown, those are recognized because those I've actually used. But other than that, I don't know Gen 8 that well. Because I just haven't played the Gen 8 games because I still do not own a Switch. And for the 2 Pokemon games coming out over the next year or so, I'm going to want to get a Switch. I might as well get Sword and Shield at that point, right? Maybe actually playing the game will change my opinion on it. I very much doubt it, but I'm willing to give it a good old shot and just play through it. This is gonna be real good for me. But we also have the Diamond and Pearl remakes, which I still don't know what the names are. Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond, but then the other way around, so it's Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Snova. Yeah, definitely. Actually, let's keep the Switch training there. I'm very hyped for those, and Legend of Arceus is going to be a very big disappointment, but I'm still going to hype myself up for it, just in case it's not. I just don't see a world where they don't fuck it up. I just don't. Like, it's got such promise. Like, it's actually an action RPG Pokemon game. The thing I've wanted for so long, and I have no faith that they're going to land it. Like, they're not going to stick the landing. They're going to fuck it up real bad. I probably should be... Yeah, I probably should have been reading what they were saying there, eh? Team Delta Grunts. We can just go into Kyle for the Slowpoke, I suppose. If the Slowpoke has confusion, that's gonna be unfortunate, but not that big of a deal, so we'll be fine. So how has everybody been over this past week? Hopefully not falling asleep. You put me to sleep and now you're gonna confuse me to death. Why did you suddenly change the... What? Is this AI program to not actually kill you? Because it really seems like using water gun and then growl on me. They're purposely letting me win. Like that does not seem like a good strategy if you want to actually win. Go look. I guess we can still go for Kyle. Voice cracks included. Again, I didn't even mention it. I recorded a 1-hour video today. I figured let's do something fun for the members video this week because I had a little bit of extra time today and I just wanted to do something fun and I forgot the one from like 2 weeks ago and last week was a fairly short one, so I figured let's do something fun. And I played the Binding of Isaac Rebirth, Afterbirth Plus, the most recent DLC anyway. So I figured let's do that. It's going to be like a little bit longer than usual, but not that much. It ended up being a 55-minute run. It was a fun run, which I did end up, spoiler I guess, winning. Barely. It was a fairly close one. I'm not going to spoil anybody on this, because like a maximum of one person is going to see that video. Also, Anakin just died. So it's not that big of a spoiler, is it? And it's been up for a couple of hours anyway. It's just a video. It's more about the commentary anyway, right? Not the outcome so much. Do we have to go through a cave without... I want to heal. Can somebody please heal me? We have a daycare. Wait a second. We have a daycare, which means that we probably have a PC. Which is a very roundabout way of healing your Pokemon. You know what? Randall, I will officially give up on you, and Midna, you're part of the team. Then, let's just put everybody in the box for a second. As I said, a very roundabout way of healing, but it is healing, so... If they put a Pokemon Center here, I will be much happier. Or if they just heal your Pokemon when you open up the box, which that might actually be what happens, now that I think about it. I don't think so. I think you have to actually place them in the box in order for them to be healed. You might actually have to close out of the box in order for them to be healed. You do not. Okay, that's good to know. I guess we're going to have to grind Midna a little bit, because Midna ain't a good level at all. But... Black Belt is a... This is not a fighting type. Like, I don't mind because I can still just go into Kyle and decimate him, but this is not a fighting type. Like, not even a little. I know Bruno technically is supposed to be fighting type as well and has only rock types mostly. Halusha, look, that is a fighting type. Fighting type that I cannot do much against, I don't think, except... Obviously going into Wonder, because I have Confusion, which is not gonna... I shouldn't have attacked him while I was building up a bite. I don't know why I did that. I even knew that I wasn't going to one-shot, so I don't know what possessed me to actually attack him there. That is 1000% on me. At least Midna's getting levels fairly quickly. Before too long, Midna will be able to take on wild Pokemon at least. And she's not that far behind. Wanda died, so again, we place Wanda in the box. We place Wanda back in the party, and Wanda has been healed. Might want to do the same for Simba too, but right now we're outside of the building as is anyway, so we're not going to go back in. Because that will be too goddamn easy. We've got to make this difficult on ourselves. Okay, not gonna lie. A Riolu would also be kind of neat. Who am I going to kick off the team for a Riolu? Or Lucario in due time? Nobody really. I mean, maybe Hannah? But no. We wouldn't even get to the stage where he turns into a Lucario anyway. Because that's going to take too goddamn long anyway. So, this is the final team. I still don't feel confident enough. Can I just run away? I can. Okay. I felt like I should be able to. Okay, from that one, there's going to be a bit more of an issue. Because Sneasel is a fairly quick Pokemon, if I recall correctly. So that is... You're going to fight me, aren't you? I'm excavating fossils. There's plenty of fossils in the underground here. I don't really care, though, is that thing. What I do care about is getting Midna up to a usable level. The downside to Dig, while being more powerful, even on a per turn basis than Mudslap, is it does take 2 turns, so it's slightly more annoying. You have Roll. It's slightly more annoying for grinding purposes, I guess, which is what we'll be probably mostly be doing today. I'm assuming... Wait, you only have Teleport. Do you have Hidden Power? You don't have Hidden Power. That's free experience for me, I'll take it. And Ralt, I don't think you're going to have something to damage me either. You have Coal Mine, that worries me. But it's not going to matter because you're dead. Okay, that went spectacularly. I like that fight. I could redo that. Like, if I could redo that, I would, is what I mean. I can't actually redo that. Not yet. When I get the Versus Seeker, I can. But we're not going to get the Versus Seeker because, again, last stream of the series. So, yeah. As I said, Midna will be catching up fairly quickly, I feel. Not quickly enough to face level 22 Meowth. I must admit, I do like how trainers... That's not what I wanted to do. I do like how trainers end up being roughly the level of the previous gym leader. So that you don't have these spikes in levels, but it's actually a level curve. Which also means the level curve is a lot steeper, but it's steeper without any spikes in it. I think this is I think it's fairly well balanced as far as difficulty goes in that regard. I don't think you're going to be able to survive a quick attack, apparently. Okay, then we Mark Punch you instead. If you don't die one way, we'll kill you another way. I honestly do not care. As long as you die, I am happy. We don't... Oh, there's... We don't have a Versus Seeker in this. We have the Pokénav. Right? We rebattle people through the Pokénav, I think, in this game. I honestly don't remember. It's been a while since I actually, like, played Gen 3 in a way where that is relevant. Like, actual, like, post-game Gen 3, which most of it is just a Battle Tower or a Battle Frontier, depending on which version you're playing. It feels like we're getting close-ish to what might be the end of the cave. I am just saying that because I'm hoping it is true, not because I actually think it's true. I can use Gust on the Mienfoo, though. Mienfoo? 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 Foe. Mienfoo. Mienfoo. I don't know. On that thing. I can use Gust on it and it kind of worked. So, yeah, Hannah actually is turning out to be somewhat actually pretty good. So I'm liking that. if Midna can be even... I'm not even going to bother. If Midna can turn out to be even close to this useful and powerful, at this point I think we can start taking on some of the... Oh, you have leech life. Fuck! Well, there goes Midna. It's not a Nuzlocke or anything, but it means that I can't level up Midna anymore until the next Pokemon Center. Or until I just, like, straight up die. Which is not entirely unlikely. Again, I feel like we're probably getting somewhat close to the exit of the cave. I don't know if the exit of the cave immediately leads into the next town, though. It very well could not. In which case, yeah, we fucks. But so far... I'm not going to call you. You seem possessed. If somebody that, like, very much seemed to be possessed by some kind of demon gave you her phone number, would you call her? For, like, any reason. It's not like picking up somebody or something, or, like, for any romantic purposes. Just... I don't know why I went into Kyle for this. Probably because I saw a hiker and I didn't even look at what Pokemon he's using. And that is the end of the cave. I was entirely correct. See, I do understand game design to a certain extent, or like level design. And we have a center of the Pokemon. Do we have EXP shares? I heard you can buy EXP shares. And normal fucking Pokeballs, holy crap. Sell me an EXP share. You don't tell me EXP shares. I hate you. I think that's probably a later game thing, which we're not going to get to. Does this town have a... Oh, it's just ruins. Somebody just built a Pokemon Center in the middle of some ruins. With a Triforce. Is there anything I need to do here, or can I just, like... I find this Pokemon nearby. I was badly hurt when I found it. I healed it in the Pokemon Center. Nurse Joy suggested me to find a trainer to raise it. I believe it was abandoned by somebody. You seem like a trainer. Kind of. Would you like to adopt this Trico? Sure. You have too many Pokemon, there's no room. In that case, fuck off. Because I already have a grass type. And it's also a fighting type. Then again, Mega Sceptile is a thing, isn't it? I'm playing with the fire. Don't worry. It's not hot, so it won't burn me. What? I don't know why, but I've heard that fire he has never been put out since the chambers were built. That's shocking, don't you think so? Not particularly. I'm more hung up on the it's not actually hot fire. The cold fire here is the most attractive thing. Most heroes come here for watching the magic of fire. Me, I'm also here for the fire, of course. After all, I don't understand what's the meaning of the odd plague there. Yeah, neither do I, mate. Neither do I. I heard that this ruins was once the capital of ancient Ivara. And it was bigger than it now at its... Well, yeah, it's not that big right now. Let's poke it nav and look at the map. Because I can definitely see a thing going down here. But I don't see anything going south on the map. So, presumably... There's a bigger sample here. Okay, it is a town. Kinda. What should we do now? Those weirdos grabbed the fossils. I don't know what to do. Huh? Did you overhear us? Wasn't that difficult, really? Vlogger, I might have heard this name before. You're curious about what happened? Well, a few days ago... Wait, let me tell the story. Fine, go ahead. A few days ago, when we were excavating fossils in the Fold Cave... That's kind of your fault, isn't it? Some weirdos in purple uniforms showed up. Yeah, it might be kind of on me, that one. And forced us to leave. We had no other choice but to listen to them and leaving the fossils behind there. After then, we tried to get back for the fossils. Get back for the fossils. That's also just a weird sentence. Which are necessary for our investigation. But one of them was guarding at the entrance of the cave, so we couldn't get there. I don't know why I'm suddenly like reading out dialogue, by the way. Because I've been lost so much, honestly. But there's only one way I can go from here. So let's just go like to the route on the right, and that is presumably just where we go from here, right? Nope, we go back into the cave. 'Cause of course we do. What do we do in the cave? Fuck if I know. Hopefully he'll die again. Yeah, you're gonna teleport because you're a wild Abra. That makes perfect sense. I'm not gonna fight the Zubat anymore because I have Leech Life and they're mean to me. Does that mean I have to talk to you? No. Mawile would actually not be that bad to have, I guess. I very much would like a max repel. Can anybody give me a max repel, please? Okay, so yeah, there's literally nothing of interest around here. And nothing in this cave is actually a very good matchup for Midna, type-wise. Well, Riolu might not be the worst, but we're just gonna go still into... I don't know why Riolu, of all things, compels me to murder it. Because... I'm just saying, Andur shouldn't work if you're already at 1 HP. They might have changed it in later generations to the point where it works like that. I think they did. But Andur working when you're on just 1 HP is bullshit. The whole thing there is that you can endure a hit. If you're already on 1 HP, why wouldn't you just keep using Andur? Does it have the same thing going on for it as Protect does? Where you can only like use it once and then the second time it only has a 50% chance of working. And then 25 and then a 12.5, or is it... I think it keeps halving every time, right? Or is it 175, 50, 25, and then just sticks at 25? That might also be how it works. I don't know. Those are the nitty-gritty details that I don't really bother with, because all I need to know is when you use it a lot, it becomes less likely to work. I don't know if Andur works like that as well. It should if it doesn't. So yeah, I've gone through this entire cave, and I'm not really seeing much. There's one place left to go, so I guess that is literally where we have to go. You're a fairy type. I don't know why I'm not just using Maddox. Holy shit! Oh, that's why. Just die. Thank you. And that is also going to be a fairy type, isn't it? That looks like more of a grass type, so we gonna burn you. Up north? Anakin is gonna die, but I honestly don't care too much. Hopefully I'll get healed before like any big battles happen. I doubt it, but maybe? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna like need Anakin, is the thing. Especially if you guys are all gonna use Hound Hours. That's not gonna be pretty. I might have a Pecha Berry is what I was gonna say, but you know, that's not gonna change things right now, is it? I guess Hannah tried to cut, and then Mach Punch. That works out fantastically without me meaning it to. Hannah learned Rock Slide. That is actually fantastic. I'm gonna not fight you. Because I'm scared. Asper. That was painful. You need to die. Guess we keep going. I'm probably gonna like lose all my Pokemon at some point along the line here, because I am, as of right now, underleveled again. Of course you would do that. You still died. That is really, really pathetic. Like, Both of your typings were super effective. One of them was even quad effective against my Pokemon that was out at the moment. And you still lost. You still died. That is just sad. Like, that just shows you how actually bad you are. You have a different color outfit. Oh my god, that's level 30! What? Okay, let's go into Wonder as a sacrificial Pokemon, and then we Mark Punch and hope that we win that way. Somehow that actually worked. Oh, you're an admin. Why don't you just throw an admin in the middle of this random ass cave? And not even at the end. There is different... Oh, there's a couple of different admins back to back to back. That makes sense now. That does make a certain amount of sense now. This one is gonna murder me. Because this channel is being a real issue and it's level 28. And it's only the first Pokemon, so presumably it's gonna be the weakest of the bunch. Togedemaru. Remember when I had a ground type? Yeah, those were good times. I guess we're going to Kyle. Because Mark Punch should still... Actually, Mark Punch does a lot more than I thought it would. So, I think it's at Corpfish. In which case we stay in because we can Mega Drain it. Somehow I am actually doing well against these admins and I don't know how I'm managing. I guess they don't have a team leader, do they? I guess that's the team leader now? Golden Trio Casper. Okay, so there's 3 team leaders in total. You start with a... I can't pronounce that still. Clawitzer? Clawitzer. I'm going to call it a Clawitzer. You kinda... You didn't outspeed. Well, you did outspeed, you didn't kill. Oh, it's new music. I'm going to not speed up because I like new music. I'm tired of new music. Let's speed up. Remember when at the start of this episode or the end of last episode, which is just about 30 minutes of gameplay ago, we were very, like, on level with level 22 Pokemon, and even a little bit over level with Pokemon going up to like level 24-ish. We are now more than 5 levels under leveled again. And frankly, I'm not having any of it. Somehow I managed to take down that water type with a fire type. I don't know how I did that. What I do know is that there's no way in fucking hell I guess we just... but you're also a poison type. Hold on a moment. Hold on a moment. We can level up Wonder. Wonder shouldn't be too difficult to grind actually in here. Because of all the Zubat. Oh, but that's gonna take fucking forever doing that against Zubats. Raiolus might be a little better. A tiny bit. But not significantly so. And then we have Abras to deal with, which are going to just waste our goddamn time. Same with Sableye. This is definitely not the floor you want to be on for grinding purposes. Aron is a little bit less bad, I guess. I'm not even going to bother with the Abras and all the Sable. Okay, definitely this is not the place to be to level up Acrulia. Maybe I can get some experience out of you? More or less. Let's see if the other side of this cave has any... Like, the other exits has anything better to offer us. Because this is just not it. That's not how you level up Acrulia. In the slightest. Yeah, these are the same encounters as the floor below. That makes sense. So, is there anything around here that's gonna help me? Yeah, definitely not. That's the opposite of helpful, as a matter of fact. This should actually maybe be kind of decent. 100 and... Oh, no, I jumped. Did I jump into a place where I can't go back? Okay, I can go back, never mind. More rolls! I don't really care. Okay, so nothing in here other than maybe Meryl, which seems to be a not very common encounter. I honestly can't be fucked to deal with a Ditto either. Yeah, this doesn't seem like a great place for grinding either, does it? So we instead go back to the cave? I guess oh man. There's no real good grinding spot here. If we had the Versus Seeker, that would help a bit. Because we could rebattle trainers, and that would speed things up a little. It doesn't help that Curlia also has a fairly slow experience curve. And the worst part is it's not even gonna work that well against Pangoro either, because Pangoro obviously is also a dark type. So for that we're probably going to want to use Vespiquen. At which point maybe just grinding Vespiquen is a better idea, because it probably would do fairly decently at a higher level against Clawitzer as well. So maybe that's not a bad idea. And we can Rock Slide the Zubats. Yeah, we're going to do that for the time being. We'll see how that goes. I don't think... We don't even outspeed Abra. That is how sad our existence is right now. We do not even outspeed Abra. Maybe this one? Is teleport a priority move? Hold on. Because it doesn't seem reasonable that a level 14 Abra would outspeed a level 25 Vespiquen. That does not seem reasonable at all. Teleport must have some kind of priority to it, otherwise that doesn't make any sense. There's one trainer around here that I can still face that I skipped before. It's going to give me a little bit of boost in experience. Not much, but a bit. Let's see. One moment. Yeah, I've been I've been on 0 viewers for like 20 minutes now. It's not a good day for streaming, apparently. I'm gonna stay in against Growlithe as well, because this is risky. Worth the risk for the experience, though. Purloin, we can... Actually, we probably have a potion somewhere, right? I have to imagine that we have some kind of medicine. No, we don't. Fuck. We have Oran Berries. Let's use an Oran Berry. Let's see what that does. Actually? That wasn't fun. I guess that gives us another chance to level up Kyle a little bit more. So yeah, this is not going to help, but... Oh man, that doesn't do a lot of damage at all. Simba and Kyle are carrying the team at the moment, and that's going to do nothing. I have to use Amber, which is probably not going to do that much either. Look. As well put together as I think this ROM hack is, honestly. Let's be realistic here. The entirety of the rest of this stream is literally going to be me trying to beat this dude. And grinding in order to actually accomplish that. I don't mind grinding on stream. I think grinding is actually is when streams end up being like fairly high quality, generally speaking. Just due to the sheer fact that we got close. Just due to the sheer fact that we have a situation in which I can just talk freely without thinking too much. But that really only works that well when there's like people to interact with. Just me hanging out, grinding away, all alone, ends up being... Hold on, maybe... Okay, you have a Mega Houndoom. That is slightly more problematic, but maybe we're fine? Yeah, we're not fine. Maybe we're fine? We might be fine. Hold on a moment. I think we're fine. Yeah, this looks fine to me. Because I am sure that a quick attack from Midna at this range will... Okay, we just won. Never mind. Okay. We don't need to grind yet. We will be grinding in a moment for the next gym. But apparently we just got supremely lucky and defeated this guy. Well, our entire team was anywhere between like 7 and more than 10 levels lower than his. Oh, warning. Your answer may affect the whole storyline. Think carefully and answer the question. It doesn't really matter that much. There'll be more of the same kind of question in the future. I display the question and the answer at the same time on screen. Don't display a question, then a warning, and then give me the opportunity to answer. Display the warning, then the question with the answer. Because now I don't know what the hell I'm answering. Okay, apparently we are now the bad guys again. Sure, we're the bad guy. I'll take that. I didn't one that die? Or was one of the few ones that didn't? Okay, we're gonna go for Coal Mine because it's better than Double Team. Double Team is a lot more exploitable. I don't know if that's true actually. Double Team is very exploitable, but Coal Mine, if you get set up with 6 of them, you can just sweep everything in the game. I think we did that in the Rising Ruby series, where we just sat up with Calm Minds all day long and we swept through one of the more difficult Elite 4 members. I think. I don't remember, it's been a while. So, let's take a look at the team, because we do need to do some grinding very, very desperately. And I lost out on quite a bit of grinding experience due to the fact that I chose to pick Midna, a level 7 Pokemon. While the rest of my team was like in its early 20s. So yeah, I might have had something to do with the fact that I am now a little bit underleveled. And we need to do a little bit of grinding to balance that out. But we'll be fine. We've got another hour in this stream. Probably a little bit less, to be honest, because the stream is highly boring so far, at least for me. And that means I'm going to yeet myself away. At some point, not right now. Is that the fossil? Please let me have it. Thanks. Vlogger handed over the fossil. Good, let's go back. Wait, buddy. I think we owe this child a favor. How about we share a fossil with Vlogger since he gave us one of them? That's a good idea, I agree on that. Okay, Vlogger, feel free to pick which one you like. You deserve it. Which one do you prefer? The sail or the jaw? I'm gonna go with jaw fossil, because I'm gonna use fucking neither. I literally don't care. Where does this lead? I've been waiting for a while, Vlogger. I want to show you something. Look at this mural. It's just a garbled mass of pixels. We can only recognize a Mawile and a Mega Mawile and Mega Lucario that were painted here. The rest of the mural is completely unrecognizable. I can't recognize shit. I guess Mega Mawile on the left there, but I don't see the Lucario at all. Vlogger, what do you think about it? I know you've been researching on Mega Evolution, so I'd like to hear your suggestions. Well, there's a theory about Mega Evolution, claiming it only occurs in certain Pokemon, most of which are final forms of the species. I think all of them are final forms of the species, actually. I found proof that indicates this theory came out the very same time as Mega Evolution was first discovered in the Evora region. I also suspect that the legend about Kalos might have a relationship with it. But evidence hasn't been found yet, so maybe this ancient mural contains the key information to solve the puzzle. If only someone... You can't use punctuation, you know that, right? If only somebody could restore the damaged parts. I don't know much about Mega Evolution. Many years ago, an old man gave me a pen attached to a Mega Stone, but he didn't say a single word about it. I tried it on my Pokemon and found it only works on my Aggron. It seems that this Mega Stone only reacts with a certain kind of Pokemon. We know this. This stone must contain some kind of power that is able to cause Mega Evolution. Professor Vlogger, that sounds real good. Do you have any ideas about this? Mega Stones were ordinary evolutionary stones before being affected by something. Is that true? Or is that something this game came up with? Because to me, that kind of feels like something this game came up with and isn't in the original lore for Mega Evolution at all. I might have missed out on something there. My research was about the pure Mega power that works on all kinds of Pokemon which are capable of Mega Evolution. 50 years ago, there were 3 scientists successfully created a device that could generate this kind of power. But they disappeared right after that. The project Team Delta, interested in claiming, again, grammar, to rebuild that device. I feel terribly sorry that Team Delta will definitely use it for evil purposes. I should have realized it earlier. Let the past be the past. What matters now is how to fix this. You know what? I'm just going to skip through this, because something about Mewtwo, something about Mega Evolution, we were very close to the end of the dialogue anyway. We'll be fine. We can go... have we healed up? We have. In which case, I guess we'll be leading with Midna again. Midna's getting up there in levels, together with the rest of my team. And almost the same level as wild Pokemon. Again, the level curve is very, very steep in this game. If you... This is what I mean. We just had a boss fight that went up to level 32, and now a random trainer has a level 30 Pidgeotto. That is exactly what I mean. The level curve is so fucking steep. It's not even a curve. It's just a straight line. It's a straight line. It's like just a straight... It might actually like be a straight line. Honestly. I don't know what that's at, but we're going to switch into Midna and then go into Kyle for the... We need a better grass type move, like a physical one. Which is a possibility in this ROM hack. I think there's physical special splits. I think we talked about that in the Discord. So there should be a physical special split. There also should be potentiality for me to grind. Seeing as how the wild Pokemon are also kind of around the level of my lower level Pokemon. So let's do a little bit of grinding before we move on. Because it seems like that might be a little necessary. And with a little necessary, I mean very much so. Then again, I am also kind of just inclined to end it. And then next week we'll be back with a new community run, which I'm not entirely sure what it's going to be yet. I guess we'll all figure that out together. I know a thing. Like a thing, but not everything. You know? You know? I know. I know that you know that I know. That we both know that I don't know. Guess we go into, I don't know, Anakin for this one. Anakin also needs experience. Fury Swaps doesn't work on a Sableye. That makes perfect sense. Okay, that is kind of a downside to using Dig as well. You can be protected or detected against very easily. I just got knocked out by a wild Pokemon. I'm sorry. Ah, this is not a wild Pokemon. Okay, that makes me feel slightly better about myself, but not much better. Because I'm still grossly underleveled. Kadabra. I guess we go into Hana for that one. And we cut. Because cut is actually like the best move I have on my team, I think, at this point. We stay against the Medicham, we Gust. The moment we get a better flying type move, like if we get Wing Attack or something like that, Hana is actually going to be a beast. So let's get back to the Pokemon Center again. One thing to note is if a future game has a lot of grinding, like this much grinding in it, I probably won't end up doing it for a community stream. Just due to the sheer fact that there will be fucking no progression. And that is kind of fine. But as I said before, like if we're doing grinding, that kind of... Oh, I'm so fucking happy that I have Feint Attack now. Like, if we're doing a lot of grinding, it's kind of required that there's some kind of, like, audience interaction there, because otherwise it just doesn't go anywhere. I'm not going to teach you counter, because that requires you getting hits, and I prefer that doesn't happen. I can try to Feint Attack you. And actually murder an Abra. That's the first time that's ever happened. At least in this stream so far. I've had a lot of Abras teleport away, okay? Just let me be happy that I managed to kill one. I got a potion. I can hear you thinking. You might be underleveled because you're running away from trainers. Or, like, trying to avoid trainers. No, that is not it. That is definitely part of the issue. I'll admit that. But I'm avoiding the trainers because I'm underleveled, not the other way around. And I'm trying to make some progression so that I can at least know what level to roughly grind towards for a next gym fight. Because otherwise I am literally going to be grinding to be facing random trainers. And I refuse to do that. You see, you can fairly easily avoid a fair amount of them. This one probably not, no. We only have one Pokemon, and it's weak to fire, so I am that man. Wow, that Scyther is a lot stronger than I thought it would be. Also, probably should be using Rock Slide against the Scyther, don't you think? Yeah, probably. Midna is no longer the lowest level thing on my team, actually, so maybe start leveling up Wanda a little bit more. So that Confusion can maybe become some other Psychic type. I fucking hate Diggersby. Mark Punch does a lot more than Mega Drain. And then we have... you. I don't have... I have a Rock type move. Never mind. I was going to say I don't have a Rock type move. Yes, I do. I have Rock Slide. I literally just got that like 20 minutes ago. Maybe 30 at this point. At least I'm getting experience this way. And holy hell, Espeon. Yeah, you're not gonna... Probably should have seen that coming, eh? Cut is doing a lot more. The one upside to a level curve like this is that it's very easy to like do actual grinding. We made it to the next town. I am terrified about the gym in this town. If there even is a gym in this town, I don't know if there is. I like how all the towns have their own style in like houses. I'm waiting for the gym leader here, so I don't have time for you right now. I need a badge. By the way, are you seriously trying to get his badge too? I have to see it to believe it. Me as well. Anyway, the gym leader isn't here right now. I gathered that much. So I guess we'll just be moving on. What is this? Pokemon Contest Hall. We'll be staying the fuck away from that one. Yeah, I don't have Rock Smash. So this is a blocked off path. As much as artificial roadblocks in games can be annoying, they also prevent you from just going in a random direction and getting lost, because I tend to do that a lot. But if not the gym, where am I supposed to go? Because I can't go south. And there doesn't seem to be anything like particularly special. We serve our for your healthy life. Sporting goods shop. Unless you have... Oh yeah, please do give me a bike. Roller skates. I don't know what roller skates do. I'm guessing one of them is the Mark bike and roller skates might be the Acro bike. In which case I'm very happy that they don't just make you go between the two. Let's use them. I like the animation. But it doesn't seem like they are the Acro bike. So maybe roller skaters are the Mark bike and this is the Acro bike? Now this is definitely the Mark bike. I'm thinking I prefer the roller skates. Can I? No, they didn't include that. Makes sense that they didn't include that. It feels more like ice skating than roller skating, honestly. And I don't even think it's any faster than just running. But I like the way his head bobs up and down, so I'm gonna stick with the roller skate for now. And I guess it means that I don't have to hold down the B button to run. So, that's a thing. Oh my god, that's level 36. Anakin is level 22. What the fuck am I supposed to do against this? Well, I guess Kyle has Mark Punch. Yeah, Mark Punch works. Mark Punch works really fucking well. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing for the... Don't force us. Don't force us to do this. You wouldn't. You're a ROM hack. ROM hacks don't do that. Right? Okay, let's actually do a test here, right? So, we're walking down. We're running down is what I mean. And we're running back up. Then putting on the roller skates. Yeah, no, that is faster. At least a bit. Look at my shiny badge. You got that so quickly. I would say I will be an excellent trainer, something, something, something. Oh, we battle you now. And you have a Talonflame. Oh, I'm gonna be so fucked. At least the Talonflame died. Actually, recover isn't a bad thing. Better than Sweet Sand, I'd argue. Skirupe is a... What typing exactly? You're a poison type and not a dark type yet, right? So I can't Mark Punch. Yeah, I can't. I can headbutt you. You're just... Why aren't you a Drapion yet? I think at that level you should be a Drapion. You're a bug poison type. Or just a bug type. You're probably just a bug type now that I think about it. Lucario is a steel type though, so we can stay in and Amber. You're probably gonna murder me because I'm a normal type. Or you're gonna use a ground type move, that also works. I don't think I'll be able to outspeed a... But that works. Is your only damaging move Bone Rush? Your only damaging move is Bone Rush. I like that. I don't like this, because Mega Sceptile. I still don't have Mega Evolutions, I might add. Everybody's using them against me, I don't have them. Yeah, we're gonna lose this fight, if you couldn't tell. We are in the process of losing this fight. Even before going into the gym, we are facing... I'm assuming level 38 is, like, Mega Sceptile. That's the Mega, it's a starter Pokemon. That's probably her ace. But that's level 38. The highest I have is 29. Oh, that is so far away. Vespiquen did seem like probably the best thing to deal with the entire team, right? Because we started with a Talonflame, Rock Slide. Then we have the Skorupi. Simba can take care of that. Then we have the Lucario, which we can use Gust on. Then we have the Sceptile, which we can use Cut on. Yeah, definitely we're gonna go for leveling up Hannah a little bit more. Like level 35-ish should be good. Maybe just knowing what moves to use when will also just be a help. But a bit extra experience probably both. Oh my god! That is so much! I'm getting beaten so badly. Like, I'm getting a lot of experience out of it as well, don't get me wrong. I do enjoy that. But holy hell, everything on this route hits like a fucking truck. And it's kind of disgusting, but in like a kind of cool way. Because it actually feels like I am not a god, but I am actually on par with everybody else, and everybody else is growing roughly on the same rate that I am. Except they are actually... I would argue that this game does something that no other Pokemon game has ever done to me, and that is make me feel like the underdog. That's something Pokemon I don't recall ever doing to me, and this game does that just by... Without grinding and like putting in the time and work, you're not gonna be powerful enough and on level to deal with anything in this game. Also, I have to sneeze. Or do I? Maybe I don't, actually. Sneeze is gone. Always. Always when I think I have to sneeze. Especially when I say it out loud. And especially when I'm on stream. It's like the sneeze hears me and just goes, nope, you don't. And just leaves. Makes me look like a fucking idiot. We're not gonna bother with Helioptile. Did I literally face every other trainer on this route? I was gonna say I could have sworn that I skipped at least 2. Furfru. That's gonna be a shared experience with Kyle again, because Kyle is literally the only thing that can hit this thing, and even then, its defense is so ridiculously... I can Rock Slide you, but you can probably Rock Slide me as well. I outspeed... How do I outspeed another Vespa? That's EVs? Or maybe very lucky IVs? What is my speed stat? My speed stat is 36. How the fuck did I outspeed? That other... I do not understand how I outsped that. You must have used a negative priority move. There is no other way. Okay, so let's do this again, and this time be a little bit more prepared. I know, I literally just gained 1 level. Is it going to make a big difference? Probably not. But you know what? It's worth a shot. And if nothing else, probably this is actually the best way to gain experience, is just fighting this fight. I don't care about losing money every time I die. I don't care about actually dying. Well, I care about actually dying. I don't care about, like, dying because it's not going to set me back like any significant amount because I lose some money. Whoopty fucking do. I am not playing on a Nuzlocke. I can die as much as I want. Then we have the Saptile, which I guess we go into Simba. We maybe try to get off one Ember. We don't. And then we just Hana and use Cut. And after critical hit. Oh my god, we got a critical hit. That was actually huge. That was actually really... See? You don't have to be high leveled. You just need to be lucky. I probably would have been able to take out the Saptile with a combination of priority moves. To be honest, because I have Mark Punch. And I had Quick Attack still. So what typing is this gym? I am guessing with all the flowers... It's gonna be a grass type gym, and that means Simba's gonna get a chance to shine. Yeah, definitely a grass type gym, based on this ruins of Elf with sunflowers. Is there no trainers in this gym? Wait, what? Hi trainers, I'm Juliet, the gym leader here. Okay, sure. Of course, I'm kidding. Oh, okay. And that is very much not... very much not a grass type. It's got green. I'll give you that. It's got green in its design. Doesn't make it a grass type. So, is this a psychic type gym instead? No. No, it's not. Does this gym even have a typing? Does only the gym leader have a typing? Anakin is going to get destroyed by this Floette, by the way. Or is he? Yeah, he is. No, he's not. Wow, I'm actually kind of astonished at the fact that that worked. Wow. And we beat the gym trainer. So are we going to get the actual... My friends will defeat you for me. Oh, we have to go looking around for every single one of these, like, these maids? We do. And until that point, we're just going to... do this, I guess. And Diva might actually not be bad to have. I mean, I don't need both tackle and headbutt. And then Diva could be useful. Spritzy. Yeah, that's going to be a good way for Anakin to die. There you go. Now what? I guess we go into Hana because that's literally the highest level thing we have. But can't really do that much, it seems like. I think Rock Slide is the most damaging move it has, which makes sense. Whimsicott. I guess Simba. Right, because we can Amber? You already outspeed me, you don't need to. I mean, by all means, use agility. I don't mind. But you don't need to do that. We still have more friends. It's just one big group of friends, isn't it? I'm going to go to the Pokemon Center first. I feel like we might actually be able to beat this gym underleveled as we are. In which case, we'll have done the third gym. And again, if I need to do some grinding, I will go do some grinding. But if I don't need to do some grinding, we're going to finish this by... Well, like this, the stream is going to be finished by the time we beat the third gym. Whether that be in 10 minutes or in an hour. Like, if it takes longer than an hour to grind, shit happens, right? I don't think Mark Punch was super effective. Yeah, it was not very effective as a matter of fact, because you're now a Fairy type. So I use Metal Claw against you instead. And now you're going to wake up. I just know that you're going to... Please? Die? That's not what I meant when I said die, but something died, so I guess it counts. And then we can quick attack you to death and gain a shit ton of experience. Not actually, no. We still have a chance. I'm guessing there's one more trainer before the actual gym leader. Yep, there is. But where is the question? At the very start, because that makes the most sense, yeah. And Kyle's still paralyzed. How did Kyle even get paralyzed? I didn't even notice Kyle getting paralyzed. But apparently Kyle is paralyzed. It's probably... Oh, Gramble probably used like glare or something, right? Yeah, no, that does make sense. Mawile. Really? I mean, Mawile is a fairy type, isn't it? That went very well for me. I think that was a critical hit. But even so, that was... one very good hit, and that was it. But you're also a steel type, so I can amber you, and that will be super effective. So, I still have no idea what the actual typing for this gym is. Because there doesn't seem to be any kind of consistency as to the typing. Is it just cute Pokemon? Oh, wait. It's fairy type. I just realized that I've been using... Oh, that's not good. That's real not good, because Anakin is not at a level where he can take on a gym. I might have to do a little bit of grinding with Anakin. If this is actually a fairy type gym. Wait, what? Didn't I already fight you? I'm fairly certain I already beat you. Sure, let's... Anakin, Dad. It's not going to increase his experience, so probably shouldn't have done that. I'm fairly certain I already beat you. And then we go Wigglytuff. I haven't beaten a Wigglytuff yet, so clearly I didn't. But you're a fairy type, so Mark Punch isn't going to be super effective. I keep forgetting that. Fucking fairy type, I hate it. I guess we... Yeah, we don't do Rock Slide because you... Actually, if you keep flinching... Holy hell, how many flinches am I getting in a row? I think there was 4 flinches in a row. How do you even get that? That is amazing. I'm out of Rock Slides. But that was... honestly awesome. So now can we face a gym leader? Now we have... Okay, so it definitely is a fairy type because I see a Florges. Which is pure fairy type. So that is... and also fairly bulky, I think. So that is problematic. We're going to just scout out the team. See if there's anything we can do with like secondary typings. And if not, we're just going to have to level up a lot. Like, get 15 levels on all these trainers are suddenly now part of the actual gym. We had to unlock the trainers and then we had to fight the trainers after being unlocked, I guess. Curlia isn't a fairy type. Is Curlia a fairy type? Curlia isn't fairy type yet, is she? Yeah. She is. Or he. It could be a male. Matter of fact, this one is a male. I guess I have a fairy type then, and I didn't even realize it. Same moves again. Should... not what I meant to do, but sure. Maybe should be sending out... should be sending out Anakin. You definitely should send out Anakin next time something dies. Because free experience, especially in a double battle like this. That's just free experience. But it doesn't seem like we're actually going to have to go that far, because nothing is going to die other than this Jigglypuff. That got real close to Wanda dying. I spoke too soon. Well, I didn't speak to... And we have a Floette, so Wanda is definitely going to die now. Should not be using Dark-type moves against Fairy types. Don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Quick attack maybe, a Metal Claw, and then Magical Leaf kills Anakin, so Anakin still doesn't get any experience because the fucking universe hates me. Seems about right. You know what? I'm just gonna keep going through and I'll see what happens here. How many Pokemon do you have to begin with? Okay, you've got 4. You start off with a Wigglytuff. I don't know why I'm starting out with Midna. Sure, that works. Gust seemed to do the most damage against... It's level 37, and that's the first Pokemon. Mega Drain should... We're going to go until he evolves. Once we have an Axorel, which I think is level 30. I wish I had EXP share, dude. If I had an EXP share, this might be somewhat bearable, but this is just too damn slow. I have 1 rare candy. If I could buy rare candies, I would just do that right now, because I really don't want to do an extensive grinding session here with a Pokemon that is... frankly, a little too underleveled for me to care, but it's the only type matchup that I have against this Fairy-type gym, so I kinda have to, is the thing. At least Metal Claw is just generally a good move, so I don't need to get a better move, I just need to get better stats. Also, if I can get a Metal Claw off with like a couple of attack increases, that's going to make my life a lot easier throughout the gym. Don't do this to me, thank you. The actual grinding doesn't seem to be taking that long, to be honest, because I got taken out by wild Pokemon, that is just embarrassing. I'm a fairly low level, so it's going to slow down, but it seems like Drillbuz's experience curve isn't actually like that slow, so that helps a lot. I wish there were more trainers I could fight. Then again, the wild Pokemon are already taking out Drillbur, so maybe I shouldn't want to fight trainers. Ordino, that is what I need, thank you. Oh, that's not what I need at all. Yeah, let's switch train, especially since Ordino gives so much experience anyway. We can just Mark Punch and murder the Ordino. And could be worse, I suppose. Especially for a wild Pokemon. Actually, no, that wasn't that bad. No, never mind. That wasn't that bad. Split over 2. For a wild Pokemon, that was actually a good amount of experience. And I got killed by a wild Nincada. Admittedly, the Ordino, they have lifting there, but Ordino isn't supposed to be a strong Pokemon. It's supposed to be a bulky and defensive one. Is there any way I can force Ordino spawns? Like, with Sweets? I got rid of Sweet Sand, god damn it. I guess this is a easy win, and a not horrible amount of experience. Maybe Fury Swipes is just the best to go. I think Fury Swipes might generally be the best move to use. Unless you keep missing. I'm having trouble with wild Pokemon here, and I'm not okay with that. Especially since I am still 5 levels higher than these wild Nincada. Like, I should not be having trouble with these at all. Just like that, I should be one-shotting everything in here. That's the entire purpose of grinding against wild Pokemon, is one-shotting it. Which is certainly why I do not need. Actually, how close are you to leveling up? Not that close. I'm going to use the rare candy now. Theoretically speaking, yeah. It will give me more experience benefits the later I use it. But the earlier I use it, the easier it will be for me to do the grinding itself. So I do think it'll be helpful to gain that 1 level earlier on, rather than at the very end. At least in this very specific circumstance. I'm not saying that you should always give rare candies at the beginning of grinding. Matter of fact, I would usually probably advise giving them at the ending of grinding, unless you are very underleveled and don't want to do switch training. Like, exactly what I'm doing right now. Otherwise, use your rare candies at the end of training sessions, because otherwise... At least we get another order, you know. That's still gonna be a bitch to actually kill without switching into the Mark Punch, but... Why does Leech Life deal so much damage? Leech Life has no right to deal so much damage. Is Leech Life... Wait a second, is this Gen 7 Leech Life? This must be Gen 7 Leech Life. I don't have Leech Life on my own team, I can't check, never mind. Drillbur is a frail piece of shit. I need somebody with Sandstorm. I don't know which ability I will have. I have Sandville right now, so ups evasion. It's probably going to stay Sandville, right? It's not going to turn into Sand Rush magically. But still, having a higher evasion would be very useful, especially since apparently I can't take a fucking hit. Another option would be if I just had, like, Toxic on somebody and then just, like, stall the fuck out of the gym leader. At this point, I would do that over doing a significant amount of grinding. Because, worst case scenario, there's going to be, like, 30 minutes of grinding still for having a chance at winning. And I can't do the same thing that I was going to do against the rival fight, one of the rival fights anyway. Because I probably can't even get through the first Pokemon. So I can't even, like, just use the level 30 something Wigglytuff. At least not right now. Once I've evolved, I probably can. And that is my idea for what I want to do. I want to evolve and then use... that fight, because I'm not expecting that once I evolve I will magically... Okay, Slash is going to help a lot. Because that is... just like Max Fury... a little bit less powerful than Max Fury swipes, but also has a higher crit ratio and always deals 70 power damage. So... it might actually be enough for me to... Never mind. Never mind. We're gonna get this extra roll. At the very least. We'll still be almost 10 levels underleveled. Probably, against the Florigers itself, it will be 10 levels underleveled. Because I'm expecting that to be between level 40 and 42. But at least we have a move that we can actually use in the grinding now. Which is... honestly wonderful. Because I don't need to use Dig anymore for grinding. And I outspeed everything, and things are just generally actually not that bad at the moment. Since getting Slash at level 26, that did help a lot, as you can clearly see. Things are speeding up a lot. Running into Ordino, I still can't really, like, deal with that too well. Especially if they hit 5 times with something literally called Double Slap. Hitting me 5 times, which is just kind of bullshit. Almost level 27. Got me nothing new. I'm kind of eager to just go test out my... fuck off. Go test out my... my current power against the Wigglytuff. I guess it can't hurt. And if nothing else, I can get through the Wigglytuff and see if the rest of the team is easier to take out. Because obviously, Florigers is going to be an issue. But she's got 2 other Pokemon in between Wigglytuff and Florigers, which might not be as problematic. Which I would still need to do a bit of grinding in order to have a team that could actually take on that gym. But at least I'd know, right? Because if the entirety comes down to Drillbur, Exadrill, Anakin, I might need like 1 or 2 levels more. Or just the luck of getting some really good crits. Let's be honest, probably the latter. Let's give this a shot. That does fucking... Oh my... That was super effective. I don't know. I do not know how to deal with this. I guess trying to flinch stall again? Maybe? Maybe that'll work. Paralysis works. Quick attack. Simba's gonna get some experience, which is neat. Then we have a Meryl. A level 38 fucking Meryl. Okay, at least we know that we can take down the Meryl with Kyle. So we have Wigglytuff. Then we have a Meryl. The evolution better give me a massive fucking stat boost, because that Metal Claw did nothing. I know I'm 10 levels lower, which it's fair that that does nothing if I'm 10 levels lower, but still. That was a painful look into the truth, honestly, is what that was. At least at this point, I feel like I am able to, with a little bit of luck, take out an Ordino on my own, and that does give a lot of experience. So I'm happy about that much. I would also very much just like Earthquake instead of Dig. It's not, like, reasonable to ask for that level 20-something for Earthquake. That's, like, definitely a mid-30s move. Or, like, even early 40s in some cases. So expecting that right now is very unreasonable. But even Bulldoze. I would settle for Bulldoze over Dig at this point. Or Magnitude. Like, give me RNG over having a 2-turn move. Any day. That was the first time we ran into the Meditite in this route, isn't it? That must be a fairly rare encounter then, but why? Like, Meditite isn't that special. Well, it does have a Mega eventually, right? So maybe that's why. Because everything that has a Mega is a rare encounter. That would make sense. But there's also Mega Ordino. So please don't make Ordino too rare. Or if you do, at least give me Chansey. Or Blissey, for that matter. Blissey is much better than Ordino anyway, I think. For grinding, that is. I don't know. For using in battle, I don't like either of them. We're getting close to 29, and then we just need one more level, which I don't have a rare candy for, because I wasted it on another level, which I still think that was the right decision to make. I still think that I did the right thing there. And that should bring me up to level... Rock Slide! Bye-bye Rapid Spin! We actually have a good moveset now. We just need Earthquake, again. Once we get Earthquake, this moveset is complete. Because we'll have Slash, Metal Claw, Rock Slide and Earthquake. I don't think you need any other moves on your Excadrill at all. Also, Excadrill is a lot smaller than I always imagine him being. I always imagine him being like... The same way Charizard is a lot smaller than you imagine him being. I always imagine Excadrill being like... about like 1.5 times my own height. And I think he would like... not even come up to my shoulders. We can check it out in the Pokédex once we get the evolution. What the actual height for Excadrill is. But I realized that once like 3D Pokemon started coming out, that's hello, welcome new people in chat. I started realizing that once the 3D Pokemon games like started incorporating scale a little bit more, that Excadrill is just kinda tiny. And again, I don't exactly know what its height is. I am trying to remember if I can, but I don't think I actually ever looked it up. So maybe I'm just entirely mistaken. And he is a humongous dude. And I'm just sounding like an idiot, which wouldn't be the first time that happened. So, I guess we're building a little bit of a mystery here. Once we hit level 30, oh my god, I hope I'm not misremembering the evolution level for Drillbur. That would be the actual worst. Wait, is it... Was that Wild Aldino holding a Leftovers? Oh my god, he doesn't have... Hold on. Hold on a moment. Drillbur evolution. What level is it? What fucking level do you evolve? Level 31. Okay, we can do that. We can do level 31. We can do one more level. That's no problem. I was afraid it was going to be like level 38 or something all of a sudden. It's level 31. We can do one more level. That's fine. Matter of fact, we probably needed that 1 or 2 more levels anyway to take on the gym. So... It's not that big of a deal. What are our stats like at the moment, actually? That's kind of sad, isn't it? Only 2 attack points more than something that's 6 levels lower. But once it evolves it's gonna get some more attack power, I'm sure. Like, is it gonna be on par with Breloom? Probably not. But it's gonna have a stab super effective move against the gym, which is way more valuable. So let's hope that that is valuable enough. Is really what it comes down to. Also, starting to fucking hate Ninka. I could probably get away with... Oh my god. I've been killing Ninkara this entire time. If I had just, like, caught one and made a Shedinja, I think that would have also been a viable way of getting around the fact that this gym is just kind of overwhelming, frankly. Because the Meryl probably doesn't have anything. The Florigus probably doesn't have anything. That can hit the Shedinja, that is. And I very much doubt the Wigglytuff. So maybe the 4th Pokemon would have something to hit a Shedinja. But I'm thinking that might be a decent strategy. And that might literally be why Ninja... well, Ninja isn't here, Ninkara. Why Ninkara is on this route. Because it is a way for people to cheese the gym. That wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. Okay, one more Pokemon, and then we evolve, and we finally get a hopefully halfway decent stat for attack. Okay, we have an extra drill. Trying to learn Horn Drill. Yes, how about no? Let's not do that. Okay, so what is your attack stat now? Suddenly it's 90. I feel more comfortable in the idea of taking on the gym now. Because our attack stat just fucking doubled. And it's now also super effective, which it wasn't, or stab, which it wasn't before. I don't think. I don't think Drillbur is a steel type. So it's stab now, it's super effective, it's also got 90 strength, or 90 attack behind it. So let's give this another shot. and see what happens. We're probably still going to fail horribly, but at least we'll have tried. Metal Claw. Okay, that was about a third. Then you put me to sleep. Double Edge at least doesn't take me out on one hit, and then... Don't you fucking do this to me. Don't you fucking do this to me. Okay, you took yourself out. Anakin is dead, but with better RNG we can get through that. Better RNG we can get through that. Next up should be Meryl. Meryl, no problem. Well, actually, that is... I feel like I'm gonna get attracted when I beat this, if I beat this gym. Meryl's poison. So, at that point, I guess we go into Hannah to stall, because that's the most offensive thing I have. Also, it has recover. Hannah tried to learn Toxic. That is probably actually really good timing. Question is, what do we get rid of? Can we get rid of... No, we can't. I guess we get rid of Recover. Ryombi. That is really good, because I don't think I have anything... But are you a flying type? Oh, yeah, you are. Okay, so Ryombi is dead. And now we just have Florigus, which is level 39, admittedly, but we can... That is disappointing. You're not a grass type, are you? You're not. Slightly better RNG, and we can get that done. No problem. Well, I won't say no problem. But with slightly better RNG, if Anakin survives until the Florigus part of this fight, I think we can do it. Also, potions. Important... We only have normal potions. I'm sorry, what? Do you have potions? Of course you don't. Okay, never mind. No potions. Let's give it another shot. Just see how it goes with a slightly different RNG. I said with better RNG we should have no problems. I'm starting to backpedal on that a little bit because I'm thinking we probably will have some issues still. Let's Metal Claw. You know what we're going to do actually? We're going to go into Wonder. Let's just try to set up a call. Yeah, that wasn't ever going to happen. We are no longer attracted now, so... That wasn't just RNG, that was actual, like, strategy. I used strategy. Are you proud of me? You should be proud of me. I use strategy. And I'm also going to use one Pokemon as a sacrifice. Oh, that is not ideal. To heal up with a potion afterwards. I guess we try to Rock Slide and see what... Okay, critical hit might have mattered. That might have mattered quite a lot, actually. That RNG was way worse. But you know what? This guy, too, has rocks. Fuck! Okay, this attempt is just straight up worse. Somehow Sinbad took the Ryombi out. Now we're stuck in a very similar situation to where we were in the last attempt. I need to survive with 1 HP. 24 HP also works. I need to Endeavor you. Ah, if I could have used Endeavor, that might actually... Like, Endeavor and then Quick Attack might have actually finished you off if I got to low enough health. I don't think we're gonna beat this gym. I honestly don't. I'm gonna give it 2 more tries. And then I'm just gonna give up. I can't see how we win. I can see a way to winning, but it relies fairly heavily on some RNG, which I am not a huge fan of that idea. At least Anakin Anakin is a pretty bad shape to take on Florugers at the end now, though. Okay, you missed one attack. That is pretty much all the luck I needed for that portion of the fight. Okay, so you're going to Florugers right away. I'm going to try the Endeavor strategy. Just keep using Endeavor. But you're going to double team like a lot. That actually did a non-insignificant amount of damage. So did that. Kyle's not going to be useful for too much else. And you had a citrus berry, you son of a... You're poisoned. Okay, I wanted to toxic you. You're poisoned. That also works. Can't use Hannah for this. So I need to stall you out with whatever else I got. I just sacrifice these two for a little bit of damage this way. Quick attack. Get that in as well. Then... Get me a critical hit. I didn't even outspeed because I'm slow as fuck. Okay, we got close. We got close. I think the way to deal with Florugers, honestly, is... Toxic. The issue is that that puts Vesperquin at risk. Because it needs to be able to survive a hit. And I don't think it can. So let's give this another try, because this part, we've got that down. Okay, that was actually kind of painful. This time that went a lot better. So then we go into Kyle. And we Mega Drain. And we just hope for a miss. On Play Rough. Or a critical hit on my part. That also works actually. Then you go into Florugers. So what I do is I go into Hannah and Toxic immediately. Then we go into Simba and Diva. 16 HP, that almost worked. Because at 16 HP, like third turn poison damage, that would have taken you out. We're just going to poison stall you as long as we can. Together with a quick attack. I don't need Kyle anymore. I can Mark Punch as well. Get a little bit of damage in that way. I think this is going to take you out. We won. I'm pretty sure we won at this point. Because I've got two Pokemon with Rock Slide. Your Rayombi can't take out both. Okay, your Rayombi almost took out both. I won with 2 HP left. I would have been so mad. I would have been so mad. If min-max damage just turned out slightly... Yeah, attract, obviously. If min-max damage had turned out slightly differently there, I would have been so mad. Especially after I just said, you can't take out both my Pokemon with Rock Slide. You outspat both of them, and you almost took out Anakin. I shouldn't even have used Rock Slide for the second turn on Vesperquin, honestly. I should have used a potion, just to ensure that I had a bigger chance of surviving. Because I wasn't going to outspeed the Rayombi, and the Rayombi was going to kill the Vesperquin. So I might as well use that move when using an item, instead of using it on a move that was never actually going to be used. Well, I won anyway, so that doesn't matter anymore. It's been about an hour and 45 minutes after all. Most of which, there was nobody to watch. But hey, there's still going to be a VOD of this, so people, you can watch the VOD of this. And next week, we'll be back with the new community run. If you want to keep up to date with that, do join in on the Discord server. Link is always down below in the description of all of my videos, including probably the streams. I'm assuming so, because they are most closely related to the Discord. So I don't know. I just copy paste those, really. I'll see you back next week. See you then. It's been fun.